Hey there, YouTube followers. Michael of Painting War Games. I know it's been a little while. Had some things come up. I'll be doing an update video, letting you know what's going on. But I wanted to get done with the Blood Angels Codex review today. So it's going to be over Lords of War. I believe it's the formation, yes. And then we will be doing the Warlord traits. So, and we'll do the Baal Strike Force, why not? Which is basically their 4-sword chart. So we'll do all that right now. So it might run a little long. Stay with me. So, Lords of War, we start off on page 96 with Commander Dante. He's the chapter master of the Blood Angels. He starts out at 220 points. He's weapon skill 6, ballistic skill 5, strength 4, tough 4, 4 wounds, initiative 6, 4 attacks, leadership 10, 2+ save. He's jump infantry. So he comes with the Artificer armor, which gives him a nice 2+ save. He comes with Inferno pistol, frag and crack grenades, Iron Halo, which gives him 4+ invul, and jump pack, which makes him jump infantry. Excuse me, guys, just ate dinner. He comes with the Warlord trait, Descent of Angels. He has the special rules, and they shall know no fear. Eternal Warrior, Fierce Charge, Hit and Run, Independent Character. He has another special rule called Tactical Precision. If Commander Dante is your warlord and the mission you are playing has tactical objective mission special rules, roll on the tactical traits table immediately before deploying your first unit in your army. Dante has that trait in addition to Descent of Angels. Not bad. I actually like that really a lot. I like that a lot. He has a relic, the Axe of Mortals. Actually, he has 2 relics. But yeah, he has the Axe of Mortals. It's range. It's his melee weapon. It's range dash +2 strength, so it goes up to strength 6. Its AP2 is melee, and it's master crafted, and it's an axe that goes on initiative. So not bad. And he has the Death Mask of Sanguinius. It grants him the Fear special rule. And furthermore, at the start of each fight subphase, all enemy units that are locked in close combat and are within 6 inches of Dante must take a fear test, not just the unit that he is in base-to-base contact with. So there's like other little combats going next to him. They all take fear. He's all well and good, guys. I think for a chapter master, he's good. I personally would have think that Mephiston would have gotten the Lords of War spot over him, because I know Mephiston got like sort of a nerf where he went from strength 4, tough 4, or I mean strength 5, tough 5 down to strength 4, tough 4, and they whittled him down. But I do like Commander Dante. So now we're going on to the other Lord of War, Gabriel Sith, chapter master of the Flesh Tearers. He's 155 points. He's weapon skill 6, ballistic skill 5, strength 4, tough 4, 4 wounds, initiative 5, 4 attacks, leadership 10, 3+ save. He's just an infantry character. He has power armor, bolt pistol, frag and crack grenades, and Iron Halo. Iron Halo, like I said, gives him 4+ save, or 4+ invul. He is fearless, he has fearless, furious charge, independent character, and rage for his special rules. And another special rule called Whirlwind of Gore. When Gabriel Sith fights in close combat, any 2 hit rolls of 6 cause an additional hit on that target. Not bad. He has the Red Rampage as his Warlord trait. And of course he comes with a relic of Baal, the Blood Reaver. It's his special issue chainsword. It's range dash because it's his close combat weapon. ×2 strength, AP4, melee, rending, 2-handed. Guys, I don't know what to tell you about Gabriel Sith. I don't really like him personally. My two named HQ guys are Mephiston, which I own, and Commander Dante. And I don't know, it's just because I've read his fluff and I've done some research on the flush tears. I just don't see, like, for 155 points. I just don't see what he brings to the table that I would like. Um, Mephiston, I think, is just infinitely better at 20 more points, because he is a Psycho Mastery level 3. And, well, you guys have seen my review on Dante, but I just think Commander Dante is infinitely better. And if you had to pick between the two as a Lord of War, if you're playing games with Lords of War, Commander Dante, even though he's a hell of a lot more points, he's like 70 odd-ish points more. Commander Dante's worth it. Now, here's the thing. Both of these guys are Chapter Masters, so I don't see the Orbital Bombardment move in them, because they are Chapter Master. So, these guys are well and good. I just prefer Commander Dante. Maybe one of you guys know a good way to utilize Sabriel Geth, or Gabriel Seth. Maybe put him in a drop pod and just let him get locked up into combat. I don't know. But for 155 points, he just doesn't have what I want out of him. So, let me get a drink of water right quick. There we go. Gotta close this other screen because it's logging up the computer. Alright, so the formation that we have in the book, it's on page 98 and 99, is the Blood Angels Battle Company. So, you have to take these units to get it. You have to have one captain, one chaplain, one command squad, 6 tactical squads, 2 assault squads, 2 devastator squads, 1 death company squad, 1 dreadnought, and 1 Furioso dreadnought. That is the formation. There's no restrictions on how many guys per squad. It just says you have to have those. So that's a lot of guys. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, there's a lot of guys on that. So with this formation, you get a number of special rules. The Angel's Virtue. If this formation is chosen as your primary detachment, you can re-roll the assault, or you can re-roll the result when rolling on the Warlord traits table in Codex Blood Angels. Okay. Since you can't take any named characters, okay. You get objective secured. All troops in the units from this formation have the objective secured special rule. A unit with this special rule controls objectives even if an enemy scoring unit is within range of the objective marker unless it has that special rule. Really cool. I like that. The Red Thirst. In a turn in which a model from this formation charges into combat, the model adds +1 to its initiative characteristic until the end of the assault phase. A model that has made a disorder charge does not get that. This is a really cool formation, guys. And I firmly believe it is a great Apocalypse formation. Like, this will be like a chunk of your Apocalypse formation. Because I don't see anyone playing this in a standard game. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because it is a battle company. So yeah. So now we're going to jump ahead. The Warlord traits table. I'm going to choose it on page 102. So that way I can just get through it. So, on the Warlord trait, you roll a d6 and you get to choose, unless your Warlord has an RE trait. So we're just going to get through them now. On a 1, you get the Red Rampage. Your Warlord has the Rampage special rule, which I don't know what it is, because I don't have my book right here handy. So, on a 2, you get the Speech of the Primarch. Your Warlord adds +1 to his initiative. Pretty good. If you're wanting a close combat Lord, Speech of the Primarch is the way to go. On a 3, Astryn of War. Nominate one weapon carried by your warlord. That weapon has the mastercrafted special rule. Note, however, this cannot be applied if you have any relics of Baal. So if you're picking a warlord, or if you're picking your HQ choice, and he has any of the relics, don't roll. And if you get a 3, too bad. Oh, no, it's that item. If you have any relics of Baal, it cannot be mastercrafted. So it's okay, still good. Soul Warden, if you roll a 4, your warlord has the adamantium will special rule. On a 5, you get Descent of Angels, which I believe this is the one that's probably arguably the best, if from what I've heard. So units in your warlord depend. Sorry guys, I'm slurring. I don't know what's up. Units in your warlord's detachment with the jump, flyer, or skimmer unit type can reroll failed reserve rolls. In addition, jump and skimmer units from your warlord's detachment arriving from deep strike scatter d6 less. So you just roll 1d6 to scatter. So that's actually pretty good. I like that a lot. Number 6, Heroic Blessing, and this is the last of it. Friendly units from the army of Imperium. See the allies chart in the Warhammer 40k rules. Within 12 inches of your warlord have the Fearless special rule. Now that is fierce. That is very fierce because the Imperium has a lot of freaking guys in it. So that means every Space Marine chapter that you could ever think of is if you get Heroic Blessing, they have Fearless. So pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna try to find this. We're gonna get to the Force Org chart. All right. So last but not least, the Force Org chart, or the Battle Strike Force. The Ball Strike Force. Okay, so restrictions. All units in this detachment must have the Blood Angels faction or be fortifications. So, I'm going to go and tell you what you actually have to have. In order to at least get this, you have to have 1 HQ, 2 troop choices, and 1 elite. Not bad. So, and then the extra stuff that you can add on, which I'm going to be a fan of, you can have an additional HQ, 4 troop choices, or an additional HQ, an additional 4 troop choices, an additional 3 elite choices, 3 fast attack choices, 3 heavy support choices, 1 fortification, and 1 Lord of War. I tell you what, guys, I like this a lot. And if I could ever, I'm effectively going to be playing off of this because I love the Force Org chart. That's how I remember playing. And I know 7th edition changed it to where you could play Unbound. But I just like the Force Org chart. Particularly with Blood Angel saying you can have 4 elite chart choices, that's nice. So what do you get from doing this? You get 2, actually. You get the Angel's Virtue. If this detachment is chosen as your primary detachment, you can re-roll the result when rolling your warlord traits on the Blood Angel warlord chart. Not bad. I believe both these were actually in the Strike Force, or in the formation, but the Red Thirst, and I believe you used to have to roll for the Red Thirst in the last Blood Angel Codex, like you had to roll each unit. This time you just get it, if you take the Force Org chart. In the turn in which the model from this formation charges in a close combat, add +1 to their initiative characteristic until the end of the assault phase. It does not get that if it made a disordered charge. The tactical objectives I'm not going to go over, guys. Same with the Blood Angel Psychic Powers, because I've never used the Psychic Powers. And I have not ever played a game with Blood Angels, so I don't know how good their tactical objectives are. I'll just say this. I know the Primaris power of the Sanguine Disciplinary, the Quickening. It's great. I like it. Like, just from not ever playing, like, I just read it once. Here, I'll read the Primaris power for you guys. The Quickening is a blessing that targets either the Psyker or a single friendly character within 12 inches of the Psyker. Whilst the power is in effect, the target has the Fleet Special Rule and D3 Initiative and attacks. Like, when I go to field Mephiston, I'm probably not even going to roll on this chart. I'm just going to be like, Primaris Power. Because that's the only one I've read, and I really like it. Just be like, I'm taking the Sanguine Discipline. He gets the Primaris Power. And just roll on some other random chart. Because Lord Mephiston has, I believe, the Sanguine Sword. Special roll. Or his... Yeah, he has the Sanguine Sword, which is a blessing, which makes him go to Strength 10. And if I can give him Fleet... And it doesn't say you have to use this. It says that he could just use this. So, like, I could use it in close combat. Or I could use it and then charge into close combat. Which gives, it gives you D3 plus initiative and D3 attacks. And if you're using it on Lord Mephiston, that makes him really fierce because Lord Mephiston has 5 attacks on the charge. Probably 6 with actually Furious Charge. I forgot how Furious Charge works. But he has, he has Plasma Pistol, 4 swords, so he has 4 attacks base, 5 on the charge. And if you do Quickening before that, before you even charge, well, he has 5 on the charge, and if you use Quickening and you're going to get into the charge range, he has 5 attacks on the charge. At least 5 attacks on the charge. Or no, he has at least 6 attacks on the charge. He can have as many as 8 attacks on the charge. And then if you could have 8 attacks at strength 10 if you get Sanguine Sword on. And that's just dirty. I like it. So guys, that is my review of the Blood Angels Codex. You guys know that I'm hip on Mephiston, the Lord of Death. Death Company, I am really a big fan of, and I've been reading some of the lore. I'm actually working on some of these guys right now. But yeah, man, I am just giddy about this book. I am really itching to play this. There's going to be a tournament coming up in May, and I might just enter it, and I might just enter it with the Blood Angels. That, I might have to take Necrons as something, as like a desperate ally type thing if I can, just to get into the tournament to play, because I don't want to play just Necrons unless I absolutely have to. But yeah, Tyrannid's been on the back burner. I got done with the Sanguinary Guard, and I will be putting pictures. I'll be doing an update video here soon, and I will have pictures of Mephiston, them. I'll actually have a little video of it of my big aquarium that I took. So. Alright guys, this is Michael of Painting Wargames. I'm signing on, and as always, keep gaming.